Welcome to November. It's November the 1st and I'm really letting that sink in this morning that I've watched sunrise every single day since January the 1st this year, and there's not one single morning that hasn't been beautiful in some way, even if it's been grey, even if it's been rainy. And it's really getting towards the end of the year now. And I know I'm going to make this unless something physically outside my control stops me. Welcome November with this sunrise. It's the 2nd of November and this is such a surprise this morning. I was expecting to come out into the full throes of Storm Coeur. Actually, it seems to have passed in the night quite well and it's really, really calm and peaceful here. That very dark sky is where the sun is rising. If I'm moving round to look towards the west, it's very bright. Where the cloud is thinned, there's a nice sky. It's the 3rd of November. Look at the blues and the colours. Haven't had this for quite a while. So there's a lot of uprooted plants along the beach from the storm. Things that have been washed up. Perfect little hole in the cloud, a little sun spy hole. It's one of those amazing sunrises that is in and out of the clouds, and so you kind of get it in installments. It's the 4th of November and it's cold and wet and rainy. Here is the sunrise. It's rising right now behind those clouds. It's the 5th of November and no fireworks this morning, hopefully, to terrify Pippa, but a bit bleary-eyed because there were fireworks last night and they keep us awake. I think I can see Annette waiting on the bench there.
Hello. Morning.
Some beautiful little pink clouds over the Isle of Wight to the west. And then it's golden and pink over where the sun's about to rise. The waves are showing the effects of the recent winds. Wave watching, so mesmerising. It's like watching the flames of a fire. It's the 6th of November and we're just a few minutes off sunrise now. It's huge clouds here. They look like flies, but they're actually birds. There's always a lot of crows and seagulls here because there's always a lot of litter. And because it's November the 6th, there's a lot of firework rubbish left around, terrorising the wildlife last night, polluting the wildlife today. Yeah, I'm not a fan of fireworks just because my dog gets so absolutely traumatised by them. There it is, fully out now. So it is beautiful. I just love walking along the beach in the morning and the sand and seeing the people going into the sea swimming. Amazing because it's really freezing. It feels really freezing. My hands are cold. Got my scarf on and Pippa's got a jumper on as well. Still finding firework rubbish on the beach. Totally different bit of beach this. Pick up your rubbish, people. Looking out as I turned round. There we go, we've got the sunrise fully emerging. Golden edges to the clouds are getting brighter. That's it, that's my time limit. I've got to go. I've done it again, I'm going to be late for work, but I just couldn't resist it. So it's the 8th of November and it's a wet day, and what I like about a wet day is that I just get up and grab my phone and go out, so I don't faff about with all the other cameras or whatever, and it's simple. Yeah, I like the simplicity sometimes. Yeah, here is sunrise. What do you think about it, Pip? Is it time to go home? There's just something peaceful and unusual, I suppose, to be just standing in the rain, watching, observing. Usually when it rains, we rush to get back into the dry. But there's something really special about standing in the rain. Today, the sunrise is exhilarating. To just stand in heavy torrential rain and surrender to it. Do it. I really recommend it. Just get to some water so that you can watch the wild ripples on the surface. Well, what's the worst that can happen? I'll just have to change all my clothes when I get home, that's all. It's November the 10th and it's a peaceful morning. There's a lot of birds out this morning. And Pippa is tugging on my arm, so sorry if there's any jolty movements suddenly. And here the sun is rising this morning. I love mornings like this, even though it's not glorious gold like we sometimes have. These mornings are peaceful. Just the gentle waves, the gentle breeze. It's easy to just stay bathing in a morning like this before starting the day, getting to work, breathing it in. When I'm sat at work later, I'm going to throw my mind back to this moment. So I'm storing it, I'm putting it in the bank, in the mind vault, and I'm going to withdraw it later. It's the 11th of November. My camera equipment can't really show the bright gold edge to those clouds. It's so bright. So 11th of November, it's definitely got a wintry chill to the air. Hat and scarves. So we're at Canoe Lake 10 minutes before the sunrise. It's sunrise on the 13th of November and I found some flowers still growing. There's less and less flowers now, more and more autumn leaves. It's the 14th of November. It's a grey day here in Portsmouth again. I'm at Milton Locks again and yeah, still in Portsmouth. Still haven't been out of Portsmouth for a November sunrise yet and we're halfway through the month. But a friend of mine is watching sunrise from Sacre today. So here is a simultaneous sunrise from Sacre along with our one from Portsmouth. It's the 15th of November, it's a cold wind. It feels like winter's on the way now. So there was a few people I've seen this morning, a man collecting seaweed, dog walkers. It's an incredible sunrise today. And I got so excited with the sunrise and just being on the beach, I completely forgot I've got to get back for work. And now I've got a massive rush. I'm going to have to skip breakfast before work. Oh, I just want to stay on the beach. So it's the 16th of November, cold and wet. I'm out of Portsmouth. I was trying to get up a hill today, but it's absolutely tipping it down. And there's sunrise. It's the 17th of November. I'm at Milton Common. Lots of birds out on the sand. It's the 18th of November and it's grey and misty, and my head is full of the headlines. So I have a grey mind meeting the grey sky this morning. The light rain, it's really relaxing on my head. I've got my hood down so that I can feel it. Media is vital as long as it is not completely lies. It's vital for our understanding, but it's also vital to have a rest from it, which I don't often let myself do. But when I'm out here, I'm here, and that is so important. I'm here with the birds, I'm here with the soggy sand, I'm here with the seaweed and smells and the sounds of the songs of the birds, and yeah, it's like a little rest break that is so important in this world. It's the 19th of November and I haven't been to Porchester Castle for many months, so it's really good to visit. I actually think that I might be seeing just the edge of the sun there rising. So I've waited about 15 minutes and more clouds has come across and closed the gaps, so we're not going to see it after all. The spokes of my bicycle wheel will take the place of the sun today. It's the 21st of November, that's the 325th day of the year, and I've got 40 left. That's not many sunrises, that's doable. I'm definitely going to do this. There's no heron on the boat today. That boat is looking very close to the water. The sun is making a really good attempt at appearing here. This is half an hour after sunrise. Fully out, 40 minutes after sunrise. I didn't think I was going to see it. This is the view from my bathroom window, 40 minutes before the sunrise. Everyone I pass is saying gorgeous, isn't it, this morning? I feel like ringing everyone I know and saying, get outside, look at the sky. Stunned. It's worth it to get one like this, and if you weren't doing it every day, you would miss the ones that are absolutely incredible and make you feel amazing that you are actually born and live on a planet like this, with spectacular shows like that in the morning to just stand outside and watch for free. I can't believe I forgot my sunglasses again. I think I've worn my sunglasses twice in a year. It's the 23rd of November. Usually it's a band of clouds on the horizon which stops us seeing the sun, and this time it's a little space beneath the cloud. The shoreline is always interesting. There's always something new to find, something that's been washed up. And to see it glistening in the sunrise is the best time of day. What's making it harder in the morning for me is taking my dog out for a walk first, before I then come out for the sunrise. And that's because she doesn't really mix very well with filming. It's harder than in the summer when she was just too sleepy, and so I went out without her and came back and she was still asleep. And here's the sunrise. Welcome sun to another day on planet Earth. going to try and get up really early tomorrow. It's going to be frosty, it's going to be -2 tomorrow. So if I can make a super effort to get up, because it's going to be a clear sky, I'm going to take you somewhere special tomorrow, hopefully. It's the 25th of November, it's -2. I've come over to Hamble, the River Hamble, but I've got a 25-minute walk to get down to the shore where I'll be able to get a view of the sky. The sky was dark completely, it was like night, and then gradually the yellow and then almost like a green came into the sky. Just to show how cold it is, there's a deep frost here, lots of ice, beautiful icy nettle leaves there. So I've got this woodland path I'm walking through now that goes right down to the shores of the River Hamble. The mist is so atmospheric. And there's looking to the east where the sun's going to be rising in about 10 minutes. And moving around the landscape here, you can see how still it is. It's hardly a movement apart from the occasional bird and the mist. I've got my sunglasses ready today, but the only problem with these glasses is that they are so good that I can hardly see anything. I haven't got a clue what I'm filming. The mist is just gently moving and it just feels magical. Even though the road is busy, quite nearby, there's all this nature just opening the morning peacefully. There is the sun coming above the trees now. Stunning sunrise. Looking away from the sun, the reflection in the colours in these trees is as beautiful as the sunrise, I think. There's me. A very long arm there. It's far too bright to look to the east now. It's like the floor is just a mass of crystals. It's another frosty morning on the 26th of November, and there's a fine sliver across the sky where we can see the sun rising through the cloud, just about. It's very faint. It would be so easy to miss a sunrise like this. It just appears for such a short amount of time before it disappears again. You could blink and miss it almost. It's a very rainy, grey day on the 27th of November. But the birds are still singing. Beautiful full moon up there, coming out my house this morning on the 28th of November. So I was up extra early today so that I could get up here to Beacon Hill near Exton in the Meon Valley. It's got really cloudy, but it's going to be a great viewpoint up here anyway. So it's a lot warmer now. I think it's about 4 or 5 degrees, so there's no frost. Haven't been up here since last winter. There's a lot of pheasants around. It's got to be done. Sunrise. One day I'm going to fall off a trig point doing this. Well, we can really see it rising there, even though it's behind the cloud. The colours of the cloud can't hide it. Again, it's a surprise. I really didn't expect that we would see it this morning with all this thick cloud. I didn't even bother bringing my sunglasses. Top tip, always take your sunglasses. Prepare for the unexpected. I just don't want to leave. I just want to stay here with this appreciation of being on the earth. The sun will shine on you wherever you go. I just can't get over how beautiful it is up here. It's just stunning, and yeah, just no words. Incredible colours on the 29th of November. It's the 30th of November and it's a real winter white sky. It's snowing. So although it's a longer walk, I'm walking right across the common today so that I can see more of the skeleton trees against the sky. Got about 8 minutes until the sunrise, so hopefully I'll just do it. There's only a tiny bit of orange on the horizon. It's mainly white. It has been snowing this morning. This path has got a lot more overgrown since the summer. Feel my fingers really hurting. It's the cold. And there we are, the sunrise. So there we are, the end of November. That's 11 whole months of sunrises, 1 month to go. It's been an incredible journey every morning, and I'm freezing right now. There's a cold, cold wind. Can't feel my hands are hurting a lot, so I'm going to get home and heading to London for December the 1st. See you there. The sun will shine. The sun will shine.